Welcome to JJB Tech. And I know it's been a while since I've been on, but just got busy with life as usual and work, family, son, wife. But I'm back now. And today I want to unbox this new camera I got for the channel. It's called the Canon EOS M50 Mark II. This is a mirrorless camera kit. It comes with the body and the actual lens. I picked up from Best Buy on Father's Day. So, I had been struggling with making videos with just my cell phone. So I decided that I need to invest in a camera for the channel as well. I did a little research, and I will be honest with you guys, this is my first real camera I've purchased. And this is a mirrorless camera as opposed to a DSLR, a little more compact. And with the research, I had a choice between, it came down to a choice between the Sony SV1 and this Canon camera. So in all honesty, what made me choose this camera? One thing was the actual fact that it has lens attachments. So you can alternate lens attachments. The Sony SV1 definitely has just one lens and you wouldn't be able to change those out. So that was one thing. But the other thing that made me choose this camera over, another thing that made me choose this camera over the Sony SV1 was the fact that I'm hearing that, you know, video and pictures come out with good color, and there's really no post-production that you need to do with this camera and the videos and pictures you take with this camera in post-production. So that was another thing. Also, the fact that the pictures, it takes really good pictures as well. So that was another thing that made me choose this over the Sony SV1. Now, don't get me wrong. From what I'm seeing, both cameras are really good. But, I just wanted a camera that I could change out the lens. Now, granted, I understand that some lenses are very expensive, but then you have some other lenses that may not be as expensive, and you can probably get them on sale. So, bottom line is, like I said, this is a first camera for me. And not to say I understand a lot about photography or anything like that. I just wanted to invest in the channel, so I just chose this camera over the other one. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. I know I talk a lot, but, just wanted you guys to understand, why I chose this camera. A couple of things of why I chose this camera. Oh, by the way, I also forgot to mention that it does have dual pixel autofocus. So I heard the dual pixel autofocus was improved with this M50 Mark II over the M50 Mark I. So that was another thing I read and saw online about this camera. So let's get into it, guys. As you can see, there's Canon branding, EOS M50 Mark II. It lists the size of the type of lens, EF M15 to 45 millimeter. I heard that's a pretty standard lens to start off with. So that's one thing. Also on the side here, it says it has the 24.1 megapixel CMOS quality, I guess. 4K, it shoots in 4K. And like I said, dual pixel autofocus. It has an APS-C sensor. This is a crop sensor, and it also has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, guys. So those are two other reasons. Well, another reason I picked up this camera, it had Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So it's like you can transfer files on the fly to your cell phone. Okay, and so let's open up the box, see what we have inside. Okay, as you can see, when you open up the box, you're greeted with a Canon branded strap. It also has EOS on the other side, so that's the strap. And by the way, guys, the box also lists the contents, but I figured since I'm going through it, you'll see what's in the box. But just so you know, the contents are also listed on the side of the box in different languages. As you can see, these are inserts for the camera and user manual. Okay, just turn this around a little bit. Let's open this box up here. Starting from the left side of the box, you have a wall charger. You got the wall charger, and with the wall charger here on the back, it says, let you see it first, and it has Canon battery charger, LC-E12, 8.4 volts at 0.54 amps. And as you can see, the plug flips out from the side, so that's pretty good. Makes it compact, and you just slide it into a pouch or something like that. Okay, as you can see, it has a Canon branding on front and listed as a battery charger. You have a charge and a full light, so I'm assuming those indicators light up when it's charging, and then once it's full, it's probably a green light. Okay, set that aside, guys. Start with the other things here. Okay, and here's a battery. It comes with a battery as well. Pull out the battery. Looks like a cap on top of the battery as well. So here's the cap, and on the side of the battery, as you can see, it lists the Canon battery pack LP-E12. This is 7.2 volts at 875 milliamps. Now, I'm not sure if this is a good size battery, but for you photographers out there that know, please let me know in my comment section. Is this a decent size battery? Okay. Move this aside here. Next, let's see. This should be the lens here. The lens. Okay, guys, that is the lens. You know, I was reading online. They say you want to be careful with the lens and make sure you keep the cap on top of the lens so you don't want to scratch it. So, being a little careful here, guys. A little careful. Pull this out. Okay, let's see. As you can see, it has Canon on the lens cap. It's like a pinch. You pinch it and you unpinch it to put it back on top there. As you can see, it has Canon 15 to 45 millimeter image stabilizer. Okay, and that's the lens, guys. All right, set this aside. And finally, the star of the show, it's the camera. Pull that out here. And what I'll do is I'll take this box and make some room on the desk here. Okay. Want to be careful with this, guys. This is the camera itself. Set this aside. Okay, guys, it has a cover. I'm assuming that's over the actual inside of the camera. So you want to keep this on and keep dust and everything out of it. As you can see, the Canon branding right there, EOS. I think that's what electric optical system is a term that Canon lists for some of its cameras here. And like I said, just in case I didn't say it, this is a mirrorless camera. Okay. On one side of the camera, you have a Wi-Fi button, and you have HDMI port right there on the side. Okay, and looking at the bottom of the camera, you have the battery slot with the memory card slot, and you have a adapter for the tripod. Okay, and we're gonna flip it around on the other side here. It looks like a mic slot where you can plug in a external mic. And that leads me into the fact that you have a hot shoot on top here where you can slide in your mic or even a flash for this camera. Now granted, this does come with a flash. I don't believe this flash automatically pops up, but there's the flash for you guys. Flash right there. And these little metal pieces is for your strap. I'm sure you guys know that. Also, another reason why I picked up this camera is definitely, one is because it has a viewfinder. And also, one of the main reasons I wanted this camera is because it has a fully articulating display, and it's a touch display, guys. You can actually turn it, flip it around, and when you interact with the touch screen, you actually can change settings on the camera. So that was one of the drawbacks to the Sony, I believe, is even though it had a touch screen, you could not change the settings within the display. So that was one of the other reasons why I grabbed this camera. So as you can see, guys, that's pretty much it. It feels really good in the hand, pretty heavy. Some cameras I heard are metal, and I don't believe this is metal. It's like a good hard plastic, but it has a good bit of weight to say it's pretty small. So that's the Canon camera I picked up there, guys. I'm looking forward to learning more about this camera and utilizing it. Also, when I picked this camera up, I got this memory card for it. It's the SanDisk Extreme Pro XC US1 card. And it's good for 4K video and 128 gigs, and speeds are up to 170 megabits per second. So I was told this is a pretty good memory card to go inside the camera, and also it was on sale, so I had to pick that up. Definitely needed to pick up a SD card for the camera as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's the Canon EOS M50 Mark II camera. Comes with the lens kit, the wall charger, the battery, a strap, and some inserts here. And definitely not, again, don't forget to pick up a SD card. You probably can pick up a micro SD card as long as it has an adapter. So just don't forget to pick that up. And again, like I said, a strap. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I know it's been a while, but I'm glad you're still here and glad to be able to provide you with this video today. Like I said, I look forward to learning more about the camera, and I hope it brings better quality videos to my channel as well, and I hope you guys can see the difference. As usual, I want to thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell notification if this is your first time visiting my channel. Please, your comments are welcome. Any constructive criticism, anything to help me improve the channel for you guys, I'm willing to do. So, again, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day.